last year, in a reply to a question from Member of Parliament for Bagan, Lim Guan Eng, Datuk Sri Najib Razak claimed that the government has never guaranteed One Malaysia Development Berhad's bonds and loans amounting to 38 billion ringgit. He said the government only guaranteed 5 billion of its loans. I don't have the reply here with me, but this was in a Bernama report, so you should be able to access the Bernama report easily. This is in October last year. Besides this, 1MDB has not received any government guarantee for the rest of its loans. There is no other government guarantees. Now, the 5 billion figure is inaccurate because the federal government has also given another guarantee of 800 million to 1MDB Real Estate as reflected in the federal government 2013 financial statements. Okay. 1MDB itself, in a statement issued in June this year, considered that the government guarantees was just 5.8 billion of the fund's borrowings. Okay. While the above may be a minor administrative oversight, so I'm not going to take issue with the 800 million. Okay. For the Prime Minister's parliamentary reply, what is more worrying, however, is on top of this 5.8 billion in guarantees, the Ministry of Finance has also issued letters of support for other loans taken by 1MDB. Now, this is more worrying. Okay, the Age Malaysia Weekly has exposed in its cover story this week, it exposed a letter that was provided by the government for a loan taken by 1MDB amounting to US $3 billion, or approximately 9.6 billion ringgit. Now, in this particular letter of support, okay, the language written is as follows. I've written it in here. In the event the issuer is 1MDB Global Investments, okay, is unable to pay the funds due under the debt, or if there are any shortfalls in the payment of the funds, 1MDB, which is the parent company, so 1MDB Global is a subsidiary, 1MDB is the parent, okay, shall first endeavour to inject the necessary capital to ensure that the issuer is able to service its obligations. That's fine. Number two, in the event 1MDB, which is the parent of 1MDB Global, as shareholder of the issuer, fails to provide the required funds, Malaysia, which means the government of Malaysia, shall then step in to inject the necessary capital to the issuer or make payments to ensure that the issuer's obligations are fully met. Okay? Without outrightly stating that the government of Malaysia is providing a guarantee for the $3 billion debt, the letter of support has effectively guaranteed the debt. Okay? The difference between a guarantee and a letter of support where the government ensures the issuer's obligations are fully met is purely a matter of semantics. Okay, the existence of this letter of support opens up a whole new can of worms. While official government guarantees for debts are not deemed as federal government debt, okay, they are at least documented in the government's contingent liabilities. So when you look at the federal government deficit, the federal government loans, it doesn't include contingent liabilities, the government guarantee. But at least the government guarantee is listed down in a page somewhere, in a footnote, saying these are the list of government guarantees. But for letters of support, they don't appear anywhere. They are hidden. We don't know how many letters of support the government have issued. We don't know who the government have issued letters of support to. Okay, these dubious letters of support are not registered anywhere in the government's financial statement, despite their grave material and substantial implications. Malaysians and international analysts have no clue how much is the Malaysian government financially exposed via these shady letters. It means that if the 1MDB is unable to pay, the government have to pay. And all this debt are essentially unaccounted for in the federal government accounts. So technically, when we debate the budget, there's no line item in the budget that says how is the government taking into account 1MDB expenditure.